we got some food, and the queen is back with the Challenge Accepted series. Okay, I tried Bomb Squad. This one right here. If trying to be Houdini literally had me at the edge of my seat, I can only imagine how they make this a movie. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do so, baby. Okay, and make sure you go support Miss Michelle. Okay, and the fam.
This week on Challenge Accepted, I am going to Bomb Squad Academy.
Michelle, are you ready?
No, Brian, I am not ready.
We'll be detonating real explosives and learning how to disable those explosives to render.
And I be hating how comfortable these kind of people are around the stuff. Like, I get it. You've been doing this for years, but don't act like I'm not supposed to be just literally feeling like I'm about to blow up every time I get in front of something like this. Okay, come on. Have patience with me, gang.
Them safe.
Cut the red wire, cut the blue wire thing. That's kind of a myth.
So we're literally shooting a projectile at a bomb.
For the most part, yeah.
All while wearing a 65-pound bomb suit.
My legs are shaking right now just standing.
And this all leads up to my final challenge, where I will have to disable a bomb completely by myself before time runs out.
You're completely alone, wearing a 60.
Yeah, I got to work with EOD when I went to the Army because I was the supply guy. It was right before I went to my artillery unit, but this unit that I was in at first, I thought every time they disposed of a bomb, I thought they like carried it or like used a robot to carry it, and then they put it inside of something and then they just blew it up. I didn't know that they really be like actually trying to like take apart the bomb like on the scene. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
By myself before time runs out.
You're completely alone, wearing a 65-pound suit with limited mobility, heading for an unknown situation, which
You're
could
an
be
idiot.
very dangerous or deadly.
Oh my God.
Oh, heck no.
Challenge accepted.
And then my thing, who designed this? Like, who didn't think, let me take a buddy with me? Why is there not two suits? Why is there only one? Why do I gotta go by myself? You feel me?
Hi, it's
Hi,
nice to
good
meet
morning.
you.
I'm Brian.
Agility?
Brian,
I'm Brad.
Brian and Brad.
Who the? Where did they get this Ken doll from? I don't. What the hair swoop? Where did they find, bro?
Brian and Brad on the Bomb Squad. I love all the
He's a
alliteration.
special operations. Why are all SOSF guys just like? You already know how to kill people. You don't gotta be sexy, gang. Like, what are we doing?
Did you guys plan that?
We didn't, but there's actually a lot of Brians on the bomb squad.
Are there any Michelles?
There's not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There
So
we go.
what you're going to do right now is our physical assessment that we put all of our new recruits through.
In order to pass, I will have to run a quarter mile while completing a series of difficult tasks that will test my endurance, dexterity, and memory,
why are you
all
such a
in
freak?
under 17 minutes.
We actually affectionately refer to the helmet you're gonna be wearing as the dumb bucket. Because it's
dumb
the dumb
bucket.
bucket. When you put that on, a lot of the stuff that you've got in your head just kind of goes out the window, so you gotta concentrate to remember things. So we're gonna test your memory.
Is it that heavy?
And if I don't pass the test, I won't be allowed to continue the rest of the academy because my body cannot safely endure the mental and physical strain imposed by the 65-pound bomb suit.
So this is the bomb suit. Okay.
This is the first thing you're going to put on are the pants.
Okay.
The point of the physical agility test is to intentionally stress the candidate. Your brain has to be able to work while you're physically exhausted. And then just put it on your head. There we go.
I feel like quite contained. It feels like I have a bowling ball in my head. Am I yelling right now?
A little bit, but that's okay.
Oh my God.
This is gonna feel a little bit like it's choking you out for a second, because that's gonna be her first time putting the suit on, first time feeling that 65 pounds of weight on her shoulders. All right, you're in it. How's it feel?
How does it feel? I feel like a drunk Michelin man.
I feel like a drunk
Michelle,
Michelin
are you
man.
ready for the
The fact that she can even stand up in here are insane,
Drunk
bro.
Michelin man. God.
Michelle, are you ready for the assessment?
I suppose we'll
Yeah,
find
they're
out.
not. They can't be trusted.
Michelle, there is one more thing that I didn't tell you.
They
To
don't ever
start
show
this
up
whole
anymore.
thing, you're going to be on your back on the ground. Yep, so that exercise is used to simulate something blew up and you fell on your back and you have to get up. So that's how you're going to start this whole thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
Probably
fair.
bad time to say I have to pee, I'm guessing. Okay.
Does anybody have a crane?
Right, chin up, there you go.
Oh my god.
Can we get a pulley system?
Michelle, are you ready? All right.
Oh, hell no. Bro, this is impossible.
So when you are ready, your time starts when you physically move and your number is 1.
Oh my God.
This feels so.
What? Why should you just make that look like a cakewalk? Michelle, calm the fuck down, okay? I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out of the gym. Cause what the fuck was that? What? What?
So awkward. So heavy.
This part here is just simulating the long walk. You've left your team at the truck and you are walking towards your objective.
Oh, yeah,
On a
it'd be
real
like
call,
that
you'd be all
sometimes, you know.
alone. You'd be
That was
you and
tight.
your equipment. So the long walk is possibly either the scariest or the best part of being a bomb tech. You walk alone, probably at least 300 feet down to where the suspicious item is. Thinking about what am I going to
While
find?
everyone's
What do I
just
need to do to
watching
keep
you
myself
walk towards
safe?
the bomb.
What do I need to do to keep the public safe?
There's so much weight on my lungs. Like,
There is.
just breathing is difficult.
Each obstacle is designed to test a different aspect of being a bomb tech and is inspired by real-life situations a bomb tech would encounter out on the job.
And once you touch that silver pole, you're done.
Good.
Drop the lamp.
Oh, I'm sweating.
So next, Michelle's going to pick up.
This is so crazy. This is obviously just proves that Michelle's not like a regular person off the street, bro. Because how you just wake up one morning and say, "Hey, I'm gonna just go put on 65 pounds," and like what? Like this is crazy.
some equipment.
This is
I
crazy.
knew the bomb suit would be difficult because of the weight, but what I didn't really account for is how much the suit limits your visibility.
You probably can't see much past the top of that chest plate, can you?
Correct.
She, right,
Or
you
your
can see she's
movement.
reaching around. She doesn't even know where that pole she's reaching for is. She can't see it.
While holding this heavy and awkward equipment, I have to take another full lap around the track before starting my next task.
We're at 5 minutes and 40 seconds right now. Almost there. 10 more yards.
You got this.
And after being completely exhausted from the lap, I still have
The fact that I get to just sit here and be a fat ass eating a McFlurry and watching this is crazy. Crazy.
to remember the number I was given at the beginning of the challenge and point the laser at it.
That's it.
Great.
You're good to go. You're at 7 minutes right now. One more lap.
This might be a bad idea, but I am gonna try and run.
You're gonna try and run. All right. Braver than I.
What?
That's impressive, Michelle.
That's impressive. You're doing great.
This is like deadlifting and running a 10 on the treadmill at the same time.
Having been warned of the difficulty of this test beforehand, I actually spent the weeks prior strength training in preparation. And if you're curious what my strength conditioning looked like for this challenge, I uploaded my exact program to my fitness app, Challenge
Oh, yeah.
Fitness, which you can find down in
Need
the
that.
description.
The next
Need that.
activity she's going to do, we have what we call a monkey board. Basically, it's a piece of plywood with a bunch of different activities on it. There you go.
Oh my god.
She's going to have to demonstrate her ability to use basic tools to do things like open a lock,
Not my first
Nah,
time
monkey
doing
board
that.
hella racist.
undo a bolt,
God,
remove screws.
I feel like a baby trying to do this.
It is. It's amazing how much that suit will all of a sudden make simple tasks that much more difficult.
No, literally, like just
Okay,
screwing
last
in
one,
a
the
screw.
Strip
What the
the
hell?
insulation off both sides.
I mean, just
push it
unscrew the
together
screw.
around
Why is that
eye
hard?
bolt.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. You're done. And then the last thing we're gonna have her do, we're gonna have her climb some stairs. So we're gonna get that heart rate way up.
Oh,
and
hell
there's gonna be
no.
a suspicious device sitting there. And
I'm
she's
like, yo, this is not fair. How come you already tell me I had to climb stairs before I started jogging? Like, what the fuck?
gonna have 20 seconds, that's it, to look all the way around that device and memorize as many things as she can about that.
Hell
Breathe,
no.
breath, lift for you. Can't see. Red tape.
Time.
Here.
And then she's gonna come out to me at the truck and have to tell me everything she can remember about that device. Time. 15:43 is your time.
15 minutes.
All right, how you feeling?
That would have took me an hour and a half.
Let's get this jacket off and get you some air. All right, so your last task, tell me what you remember about that box.
Okay, the top has a green light thing, and then underneath a red light thing. And it said a lift for you with red tape, and then underneath there was a red bar.
Cool, good job. You passed, so.
I passed?
Passed.
Yes! That was so challenging. So what's next?
So next one, we're gonna test your fear.
Fear?
Huh?
You just had me walk up to a
Within
bomb.
minutes of finishing the agility test, I now have to put the bomb suit back on, but this time in addition to a hazmat suit to simulate dealing with a chemical
Yeah, I'm
threat.
athletic, but
Really, what this
I don't know
test
about
is
this
designed to
athletic. This
do
is crazy.
is test her ability to work around her fear. We're gonna put her in a hazmat suit, and then we're gonna put the bomb suit over the top of that. We're gonna strap an SCBA bottle to her back and put a gas mask on her face that she has to
Oh,
breathe
she's
through.
getting all the way.
Stand up.
My legs are shaking right now just standing.
It is a lot of weight.
With all this stuff that we're putting on her, we're almost going to double her body weight.
I can do this.
No,
Oh my
literally.
God.
You can do it.
I can do it.
And if that's not enough,
You
we're
hear
going to
Marcella
put her
say, "I can
inside
do
of
this."
a
She about to do
dark
this shit.
shipping container and seal her in. Then I'm going to give her an incredibly simple
Your mama's
children's
Emma.
puzzle.
Okay, here we go. Children's puzzle.
And it is going to take her a ridiculously long amount of time to complete a children's puzzle.
Oh no, that's a trick. There's trick signs. This one goes here. Here's the next move. Okay, I think I got two. Woo! Okay, that's the ear. Got this cow. This is so uncomfortable. I am so claustrophobic, and it just feels like it's getting heavier and heavier by the second.
It's hard to see. Obviously, she's wearing the
Beyond
gas
that,
mask. Plus,
and they holding you. I was about to say, oh, you could just use context clues. Look at the side of this. Tell me that's not the same color. Watch when she puts
it's
this on
hard to
top.
see. Obviously, she's wearing.
Look at that color difference. Like, oh man, I would be like, you could just use context. Like, look at the sides. Okay, I'll just lay them all down. But you can't. You really got to find. Like, oh no, this is not fair.
It's getting heavier and heavier by the
This
second.
is not
It's
fair.
hard to see. Obviously, she's wearing the gas mask plus the visor helmet for the EOD-10, the SCBA. It's not natural air. It's hard to breathe. So that's something that
It
you
look
have to
orange in that
constantly
camera.
think about. A, to conserve air, and B, to calm yourself.
My legs are shaking, and all I'm doing is standing. Yes! Hell yeah.
Right now, she's been in there for approximately 10 minutes. Effectively, she has about 25 to 30 minutes worth of air.
Again, I cannot see what I'm doing. So basically, I will make a decision on what to do, and then I look away and pray that my hand does what I do.
It's like, oh God, please wait. I hope I remember what I'm thinking I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's looking like a cow.
One last piece. I'm so excited to get out of here.
Damn.
I'm ready for it to be checked.
It's such a
Yes,
mental thing too,
pass.
because it's like you can't sit there and get mad at doing a kid's puzzle, but I'll literally sit there and rage.
In there for about 14 minutes.
It's an excellent time.
Yay!
So now that you've passed both of the physical assessments, you've got the experience of how the bomb suit feels. Now we're going to give you some practical experience on how to defuse and recognize devices and render them safe.
The blue line.
The biggest misconception
I'm not gonna lie. They not being hype enough. Like, I need niggas to know, did you see me just kill that shit in 14 minutes? What the trainees doing? What's the regular time on that? I need to know these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? What's the normal time? You saw me complete that physical fitness challenge in 15 minutes. What's the normal time on that? That gotta be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
about what bomb squads do. It's what we see in the media all the time. It's go down, put your face next to something, and cut the red wire. We're almost never gonna go down and actually put our physical hands on a device.
And clip whatever you want.
Now, who can tell me what he did wrong?
He made up a song about cutting wires?
He made up a song about cutting wires.
Unless there is a human life that I can't move away from that suspicious
Who can
device,
tell me what he did
I'm never
wrong?
going to go touch it with my hands until I know it's safe to do so.
So that's where the cutting the wire thing comes
That's
in.
where the cutting the wire thing comes from.
And that's when I realized that my idea of what bombs look like and how they're disabled
Wait, what?
Until I know it's safe to do so. From that suspicious device, I'm never going to go touch it with my hands until I know it's safe to do so.
So that's where the cutting the wire thing comes
That's
in.
where the cutting the wire thing comes from.
And that's when I realized that
Wait, where did it come from?
Now, who can tell me what he did wrong?
He made up a song about cutting
He
wires?
made up a song about cutting wires.
Unless there is a human life that I can't move away from that suspicious device, I'm never going to go touch it with my hands.
Oh, okay, so cutting the wire came from the fact that if there's a human there, you gotta touch it with your hands. Okay.
Until I
I
know
was
it's
like, what
safe
do you
to do
mean
so.
that's
So
where
that's
it
where
came
the
from?
cutting
I
the
was
wire
like,
thing comes
That's
what?
where the cutting the wire
I
thing
don't know
comes
why
from.
my brain
And
did
that's
not
when I realized that
work
my
right
idea
there.
of
What
what
did it
bombs
not?
look like and how they're disabled is almost entirely based in fiction.
Bombs that we encounter, they don't look like a lot of the stuff we see in the media, right? They're not the sticks of dynamite with a timer on top and a red wire going to a detonator. They look like a box, a backpack. They look like everyday items.
Nah, bro, like the fact that like our parents used to watch, like, now the mask is different, but
Is
this
almost
Batman
entirely
shit,
based in fiction.
Bombs that
what the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck were our parents watching, bro? They needed an escape from reality. Like, the world must have really sucked if this was
They
entertaining.
don't look like a lot of the stuff we see in the media, right? They're not the sticks of dynamite
insane.
with a timer on top and a red wire going to a detonator. They look like a box, a backpack. They look like everyday items.
IEDs, or improvised explosive devices, are composed of a variety of components, often everyday items, that work together to cause damage or injury when detonated. And it's the job of a bomb tech to separate those components so that the IED can no longer go off. And they do this by using a device called a pan disruptor.
Percussion actuated, non-electric. You don't need to remember that. What our idea is with disruption is
like
to
an air
hopefully
cannon.
make it so that these components are no longer touching, so they can't function together anymore. This is a 12-gauge shotgun barrel.
Oh, we're actually gonna shoot something out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll put a blank in, and then we'll fill the barrel with water.
Whoa.
You had this package earlier.
Yeah, and we were aiming the laser.
Yep. You aim the laser. That's going to shoot that water into that package, and as it comes out, the water's going to expand. It's going to rip that package apart, and it's going to hopefully accomplish our task.
So we're literally shooting a water projectile at a bomb.
For the most part, yeah.
But the only way to determine if a suspicious package is an IED
Wait,
is by
what?
confirming that it has all the components necessary to detonate. And to figure that out safely, the first task in any bomb threat call is to take an X-ray.
And then that's your X-ray panel right there.
Cool.
So that gets X-ray imprinted on it. So this gets placed behind the package. We shoot the X-rays through the package and onto the film. Then you go ahead and pick up your X-ray panel
Without touching.
without touching the package.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. How the fuck does that work? Like, how, like, who figures that out?
There you go. So now we'll go into the truck and we'll develop these.
Yo, the red lights.
This is our scan developer.
Wow. Like this?
Yep.
And it'll start sucking it through.
So you can
can't
see
be
it scanning
simple.
in here. Now we have one complete image. What kind of things do you immediately see?
That looks like a
This right here?
a battery.
That's
That's your power
That's
source.
exactly what it is. Does this look like anything you recognize from earlier? Think about the box that
light.
was up at the top of the stairs.
Ooh, like one of the lights sticking out on
Yep.
the outside.
Yep,
Okay.
that's an LED. All right, what else do you see that you recognize?
That looks like a roll of measuring tape.
Close. Look at it a little bit differently. Look,
Is it a
what
kitchen timer?
It's a kitchen timer.
Yo.
Good job. All right, what about this guy? Does this look familiar to you at all?
No.
Have you ever taken
it's a
the
plug
cover
socket.
plate off of an electrical outlet or electrical switch at home?
Oh, is that what it is on the inside?
This is the switch. That's a toggle switch on a label.
So this is just an example of things we could see in an X-ray in the final challenge.
Yep. This itself is not a device.
We don't have the explosive material. Yeah.
It's not a bomb. There's no bomb.
But if an X-ray does show that the device is an IED, the next step is to safely move it away from any property or civilians. And the safest way to do that is through the use of robots.
Good morning. Rob Horvath, Rapid County Bomb Squad.
Well, first of all, I know we just met,
Look
but
at
I have a
that
question.
thing, dude.
Go ahead.
Do you go by Bob because it starts with a B, and
Okay.
everyone's name on the bomb squad
You're
starts with a
right.
B?
My name's Robert, but a lot of the guys do call me Bobby. Let's talk robots.
Yes!
Wow.
So today I'm going to
So it's
drive
just a bomb
this.
You are
thing,
going to
huh?
drive this.
Robots allow us to do some analysis on a suspicious item without ever having to send a human down there. If I blow up a robot, yeah, they're expensive, but they're not a human.
All right, let's start
it
with
really?
just some basic driving. This stick right here, push forward on it and see what the
It was
robot
like
does.
4 a.m. for me last
See,
night.
it's starting to move.
Yeah!
Push to the left,
Stop
bring
being a
it towards
little
us.
bitch.
That gets it to turn. All with that simple stick right there, right?
Okay.
Cameras are located here. Push that one. That is your gripper camera.
Oh my
so now let's talk
God,
about
dude,
maybe
it's
some
like a-
arm functions.
like something out
Press
of a
that
movie.
button down there. That is moving the arm and the shoulder at the same time. And you can even move
It's literally like I'm watching like a battle box like TV show or something.
just the wrist, and you can also go up and down.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh.
Let's try to pick up that water bottle down there. You're on the right track.
Oh. Oh.
Feel like you have a good grip?
Think so.
Beautiful.
Yay! Now
The
I
grip
can bring
strength
a
on
water
that's
bottle
kinda-
to Garrett.
It's kind of wild
Are you
that it can
thirsty,
pick that
Garrett?
up, but it doesn't just like slip out.
Wait, don't take it. Let me offer it to you.
So what's next?
We want you to run an obstacle course that we have set up, but you're gonna do it blind. And by blind, I mean your eyes are the robot's eyes.
Okay. Okay. So we have the robot positioned
I like
at
this.
start. What are the rules and objectives for this obstacle course?
First off, you're not allowed to hit any of the cones. There's a bridge that you're gonna go over. It's a wooden bridge. Don't fall off of that. Once you make it to the end of the course, you need to find your suspicious item. Your mission is to use the robot to pick up that pipe bomb, and you're gonna place it into a fragmentation bag. Oh, and there's one other rule.
Okay.
Do not break my robot.
Roger that.
Okay.
3, 2, 1,
I
go.
mean, that robot's supposed to touch bombs.
This
like,
perspective is so
I can probably
difficult
drive that thing
to
off a cliff,
use.
right?
Okay, I'm approaching the bridge.
right?
Fall off that bridge.
How expensive is this robot?
$75,000 for this one.
Well, as you guys know, these videos are expensive to make, so I want to say a huge thank you to SoFi, who is sponsoring this video and literally helping me give away $10,000 to one of you watching. Bob, you use SoFi?
I don't.
Well, let me
probably
tell you why you
bargain.
should. In case you didn't know, SoFi is the all-in-one finance app that lets you bank, borrow, and invest. With SoFi checking and savings, you can earn up to 4.60% APY with direct deposit, which is 10 times the national average savings rate. Isn't that crazy?
That is.
Yeah, and in just 5 weeks, the money sitting in your savings account can earn more money than it would in an entire year at a big bank savings account. Who you're currently banking with, we'll bleep it. Oh. Oh, there's a bomb. Okay, I'm going for it. Here we go. I mean, did you know that SoFi lets you get paid up to 2 days early, pay no account fees, and cash in on up to $300 when you sign up with direct deposit?
Go on, tell me more.
Go on.
Oh, I missed it. My depth perception is off. Well, the best news is SoFi has helped me give away $10,000 to one of you guys watching to pursue whatever your dream ambition is. Grabbing the bomb now. And going back. To enter, sign up for a SoFi checking and savings account right now using my link. You can click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen
The fact
to
that
enter
Shorty
for
did
your
this
chance to win. Just make sure to use my link because it's the only
While
way to
reading
enter
a
for a
fucking
chance to
ad.
win. Oh no, oh god. So I want to say a huge thank you to SoFi for sponsoring this portion of the video and literally making the
I'm not gonna lie. She might have just made the bomb squad look pussy for real. Because why is Michelle such a goddamn rock star?
this whole thing possible.
Oh
I
my
missed.
God. Imagine you get all
So
the
that
way
was
to the
bad.
end and then
That
you
was bad.
miss
I
the
was
bomb.
right at the finish line.
Potentially an explosion where you don't want it to happen.
Okay.
However, robots are not always available, and so sometimes bomb techs will instead have to use a much more dangerous option, a technique known as rigging.
So let's go look over here.
Okay.
That
If
whole
we wanted
pulley
to take
fit in a
this box
backpack?
to where we were just standing, and if you were to just hook this line right up to this, what's going to happen as soon as you start pulling?
It's gonna hit these
It's going
obstacles.
to hit these, it's going to
Okay.
get stuck, right? So we have some tools in our rigging kit that allow us to change direction. This pulley right here is designed to open up and break away. So we can put this ball on the rope here. So now if we run this rope through this pulley, as you're pulling along, as that ball goes through, that pulley opens. And then just clip onto that carabiner attached to the handle there. And then let's go back to where we started, and you can pull it. There you go.
Oh, that would be really bad. What do we do in this situation?
So we would come back down and fix it.
And why is this better than me just picking it up?
So in a situation like what just happened, moving this is still potential to anger it. So you picking it up, you might still could set it off. So change direction, and now it's coming right back to you.
These techniques are crucial to do with precision because even a slight
What?
miscalculation could be devastating.
That is so genius. So wait. Oh my God. I think I would literally bust a nut if, like, imagine you had to like go around like 4 different corners. So you had to like pre-put the ball in all these different places. And then once you get to see the guy finally start pulling it, and then bro pulls it, and then you just see it go like, oh, moving this way, oh, stop, oh, that would be so cool. Yo, nah, I know whoever made that ringing thing, they be doing some cool shit with that. That is so cool.
Techniques are crucial to do with precision because even a slight miscalculation could be devastating. And so engineers are constantly improving the technology of bomb suits to keep the technician inside safe.
What up,
We
Street?
have in the museum at our sheriff's
Final
office
exams
an
today? Let's
old
go.
bomb suit. It looks like a combination between the Iron Man suit and a knight in shining armor suit. It's literally got slits in the eyes.
But even with modern bomb suits, a bomb tech's feet and hands are actually still exposed.
She's going to realize that we don't have gloves on when we're in the suit. We don't have a lot of protection on our feet.
Probably
So
can't
if
even
something
move
goes
if you had
wrong,
gloves.
even if I survive, I might come out of it without hands. I might come out of it without feet. I might come out of it with severe injuries. That's one of the realities I have to accept. And that's a reality that my family had to accept also.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, somebody's got to do it.
One of the activities we're going to do with Michelle this week is we're going to take her out to our explosive range. We're going to demonstrate to her the effects of explosives.
And although this is a controlled demonstration set up by professionals, we have to treat the tests as a serious danger because when it comes to explosives, anything can happen.
It's coming down!
She's like, bro, in that situation, I would have been mad because I'm like, bro, why am I the only one freaking out? This shit is literally coming back at us. How often are y'all doing this?
We're going to start small. We're going to show her very small explosives, very small energetic items.
Ooh, we gonna get some
First, I'm
tanner
going to
right
show
up?
you.
Is this the button?
These are the buttons.
The button!
The buttons. So you're going to hold down charge until the green light lights up, and then you're going to push fire.
I got very scared when you pushed that just
Right?
now. It was like,
So what I need from you first, left, downrange, and right.
okay.
Fire in the hole loud.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
All right, now hold down charge until you get a green light, and then press fire.
At the same time?
Yep, good.
Boom!
Whoa, it actually looks really cool. It makes so much smoke. Happy 4th of July. Fire in the hole!
She was like, whoa, okay, wait.
Jesus Christ! Fire
That was a
in
real
the
one.
hole! It like sounds so weedy saying it.
Oh my God.
That was a good one, right?
I didn't have my glasses
This is a
on.
challenge in accepting.
You're okay behind the truck.
She's
We're
trying
gonna work our
to
way up
basically
some
like
pretty big
show us
charges.
basically like
When
what
I
it's
say
like to
big
be in the bomb
charges,
squad.
It's not a large amount of material, but it's very powerful material. So we're going to use the actual explosive that was used in the Oklahoma City bombing.
A massive car bomb exploded outside of a large federal building in downtown Oklahoma City, shattering that building, killing 168 people, including 19 children.
It was a huge explosion, and that the explosive used
I was
most
artillery.
likely a simple combination of fertilizer and fuel oil.
The explosive is used in the Oklahoma City bombing, so we've got some of that. That's what's in this big bag down here.
Wow.
It was well publicized in those days that it was basically fertilizer. That's what this is. This will look very much like the fertilizer you put in your lawn, the white frills, but it's also an explosive when it's mixed with a fuel. And we're going to show how an incredibly small amount of that explosive, what damage it does, so you can basically translate that into someone who has thousands of pounds of that doing bad things. We're armed,
It's
so...
Oh my God, this is crazy. You guys ready? Here we go. Fire in the hole!
She was like, why did that blow? Oh my God. Look how much of that dirt in this place, dude.
It's coming down! Whoa!
It's all right. So for reference, I mean, this is how deep we are.
Wow.
So this is about 12 pounds of
Holy.
volumetric. What they use in Oklahoma City was significantly more than that. It was basically a rental truck full. So if this is what just 12 pounds in a couple little bags will do. Thank goodness that those things don't happen every day.
Now I know what I am up against.
How do you even
and why
get
it's so
that
important
much?
to render safe quickly.
It's unfortunate we have a need for a bomb squad, but unfortunately, history through the existence of mankind has proved us that humans are going to do bad things.
Terror at the Boston
Marathon. Oh, not the marathon.
Explosion shatters celebration, turning a day of joy into a deadly nightmare.
But the real horror story here was in the garage level of the World Trade Center. That's where the explosion was, and they found people dead, trapped in their cars.
So we have to have units like the bomb squad to go out and deal with these things. Explosive devices, they can target police officers, they can target civilians, they can target all kinds of different entities. And my initial goal being a police officer is,
Google a howitzer or a
help solve
777.
problems.
Oh my God, no! The window blew out on our production van from that explosion.
Wow.
So for my final challenge, obviously I won't be dealing with a real explosive device. However, when I imagine having to do that with
insane.
these ramifications in real life, it's absolutely terrifying.
Michelle's final challenge this week, we're going to present her with, as close as possible, a real bomb response.
Local fire department recently fired an employee. This employee has made several threats. When the chief walked out to his vehicle, he found like a toolbox underneath his car.
Oh, yeah?
There is the package right underneath the driver's side tire.
Okay, will I have comms in the suit?
Something we haven't covered yet. Interestingly, why you're not going to have comms. Someone could theoretically build a device that's sensitive to radio frequencies. So if you were to have comms down there, you could potentially set something off. We don't want to do that.
My mission is to enter the parking garage, locate the suspicious item,
Even
and
if
then
like the
determine
comms
if
are
it's
like,
an
I guess
active
they're not.
IED.
Like
If
the
it is,
radio
it'll
waves
be
would
my
have to be
responsibility
controlled. Like
to
you
use the
can't
tools at my
control the
disposal
wave, I
to
guess,
render
huh?
it safe.
All right, if you're ready, it's time to get you suited up.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. When I'm walking down the long walk, I'm alone, wearing a 65-pound suit,
Let me say something.
limited
So like,
mobility, heading
with stuff even like this, or even like mountain climbing, or even like what is the other one that I was looking at the other day where people were doing like weird stuff, like free, like not just like regular mountain climbing, but like the free solo like climbing and stuff, or even like when people jump without like parachutes and shit like that. Like in my opinion, or like when people just do hard jobs, like in like the work world, right? In my opinion, right? This may be very weird opinion, but I've always like, these kind of people are just different, bro. Like people who do stuff like this, I don't look at it as like, yo, you like, cause in my head, it's like, yo, you're a fucking superhero. Like you, that shit's just different. But like in their head, they're acting like the same way that I do a regular task. It's like that for them. Like they're just doing a regular, like to them, it's like nothing. Like they, like, I just feel like everybody's just built differently. Some people are built for that shit, and some people are just not built for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's literally with anything. It's like how some people just have natural skill when it comes to certain like athletic events and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are able to do these kind of activities without, you know what I'm saying? Like without like any type of like fear, or like their fear is just minimalized in a way. Like, I don't know. It's just different. People who are able to do this kind of stuff are literally like, it's just different. It's just different. And so like, I don't know. I don't think that, like, I was gonna say like, okay, I was technically a minute ago, I was gonna say like, it's like not that big of a deal because like to them it's easy, but at the same time, it kind of is still big. I see. Sometimes you gotta talk yourself through shit, chat. You might say some dumb shit, and you gotta like be okay with saying shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Because then you can realize that whatever you were gonna say, like, it might have been some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
for an unknown situation, which could be very dangerous or deadly. If something goes wrong, I could be severely injured. I could lose my life. And that's a reality I have to accept.
Every step feels like molasses.
God, dude. See, even right here, like right here, I would be having such a mental battle with myself. I would be having such a mental battle with myself, bro.
Oh my God.
Body is so warm, my hands are freezing cold. Where is it? Okay, here's the car. There's a silver Ford. Put the panel down first. Okay, put the x-ray down.
Imagine you're already that tired and the job just started.
Okay, I think this is in the right position. I have 60 seconds before I have to get up though, so that I'm far enough away from the x-ray.
Nigga, what? They should have gave it like the suit, a cape, so you could just like roll away.
I hope I did that right. I really hope I did.
Okay, let's see what's in the box.
There you go. Pull it all the way through.
I'm still catching my breath.
It's tiring.
It's just all the residual fatigue is just catching up to me.
We've got an image.
Did it work?
It worked.
Yay! All right.
What do you see immediately? Tell me what you see.
All right,
see a battery?
Right there, right?
And it looks like it is connected to a switch.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of switch that is?
Micro switch.
Good.
It's a micro switch.
Where are these wires going?
Into something dark and mysterious in the back.
Oh, that's
Is that
explosive.
C4?
It looks to be potentially some sort of plastic explosive, right? Is this device safe to move?
I mean, the switch there, it makes me nervous.
But you diagnosed that switch correctly. What has to happen for that switch?
It has to be unlocked.
Yep, the lid has to be open. So what's the only thing that you should not do to this?
Open it.
Open the lid, right?
Now that we have
So you can
confirmed
pick it up
that the
and move
device is an active IED, I now need to use rigging to safely move the device away from the truck
really?
to avoid the destruction of property. And though this device is not a real explosive, it is rigged with sensors and alarms that will go off to signify that it has been detonated, resulting in an instant failure.
Oh, okay. So it's like one of those challenges where like they want you to specifically do this.
Here.
This is so fucking cool. This would be like the coolest part of the job. Every time I got to open this and set up the little balls, bro. Oh, this is so cool. Now setting it up, this sucks. But like just being able to do it, oh man.
Yes. Okay, put it in here. Okay.
Hey, what up, Pete? Welcome in.
No.
My bad, I just answered the phone. What the heck?
No.
So I saw the thing messed up.
No.
Oh, yes. Oh. You could tell, bro, that her and Garrett been through some shit, bro. Cause that would have broke me. That would have fucking broke me. I'm such a little bitch. That would have fucking broke me. I would have been like, oh my God, baby, you okay? Oh, baby. Oh my God, baby. Oh, baby, just stay there. I can pick you up. Let me come pick you up, baby. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm crying. I was like, oh my God. Was that your ankle? Was that your ankle? Oh.
Yes, 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 yes. Ah! Hell yeah.
Welcome back. How you feeling? You look exhausted.
Dude, how long was that? Like 3 hours later.
It was about an hour. That was a long one. You got the package where we wanted it?
About an hour?
So.
And you got the disruptor set up?
Yeah.
All right, it's time to push the button.
This button is gonna feel so satisfying to push after all that. I just hope it works.
I do too. All right, we need some fires in the hole from you.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Fire button's right there.
She is done.
Please work.
Oh!
Oh. I really hope that worked.
Me too.
Holy smokes. Holy cow. The battery. There's the battery. It's the initiator and the explosive. Okay, they need to be 25 feet apart. Here we go.
Damn.
Mission accomplished! Yes!
You kicked butt. For all your hard work, your dedication, we want to present you with this plaque.
Let's
Honorary
go.
member?
Honorary member of the Arapahoe County
fuck,
Bomb
I
Squad.
nut.
Thank
That's
you
lit.
so much for
That's
bringing
lit.
attention to what we do.
I really, really hope that everyone watching can see what a privilege it is to have a bomb
Wait,
squad.
bitch, are you a fucking honorary member, bitch? Are you a fucking honorary member, bitch? Are you? Hello? Do you got a medal? Do you got a medal? I don't think you got one. I be lit. I be lit.
In our communities,
Oh my
especially
God.
one like this.
Every
where you guys
conversation,
are
are you,
just
I don't know, like,
It's our pleasure.
I mean, you know, I am an honorary bomb squad member. Like, I can probably figure this out, guys.
You know,
Like,
after this whole week, I finally realized how to accurately describe what it feels like to be in the suit.
Do tell.
Feels like being Boo in Monsters Inc. when she's disguised as a monster. Except that costume weighs 65 pounds.
Let's get you out of this, Boo.
Yay!
Jesus Christ, dude. She's a jokester.
This week on Challenge
I love it. That was so good, bro. 10 out of 10 for Michelle. This was a treat, man. This one right here. Right here. Oh my God. Oh my God.